Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be working on a remote start installation on my 2014 Rav4. So I figured I'll tag you guys along and see how it's been done. I will be installing the iDatasart. I've had great success with this in the past, so I'll be using it for my Rav4 as well. T-harness and the control module, and I am using the ADS USB Echo to program the units. I've used that in the past and it's been very successful. This is the module. I've just done a quick dry fit of all the wiring. One thing I usually do is that anything which is excess, according to the diagram, I'll go through and punch all the excess wires out. All this information is pretty self-explanatory. It tells you what to wire and which sockets in the car to go. Also, it tells you the sockets where they are. Alright, jumping back into the computer, you're going to go into iDatalink website and click on Furnish module. Once you have everything connected, it's going to take you to web link. And it's going to take the module automatically. Configure new module, and then next up is the make, and you're going to select the year and the model of the car, which in my case is a 2014 Rav4. Standard key. And then you'll have the option to add remotes, which I'm not going to, and I'm just gonna go ahead and save and go to template. I'm also not gonna add the mobile feature, which is drone mobile, and I will be using 3 lock buttons to start the remote start. You also have other options. The runtime is 15 minutes. I'm gonna keep it at that, and slave and flash the module. It's that easy to do the basic module flash. Let's go back to the car after this thing's done and continue the remote start installation process. We're gonna be taking the battery out before doing any kind of electrical work. Negative terminal first and the positive terminal afterwards, just like that. And all right, so looking at the inside of the car, we gotta take this. It's probably a better. We have to take this side panel out. Passenger side kick panel right there. That guy needs to be, let's see if we can focus, right there. The 2 side panels off as well. These are all held by clips, nothing too crazy. And then we'll be fishing the wires through from the passenger side to the driver side in this location right there. Also, we have to take this the covers for the steering column, because that's where the horn connection and everything is in here, and you have a bunch of connections which needs to get connected over there as well. All right. That it just pulls outward, and then just release the cables, and we can take this thing out. All of them have little tabs. These are little tab and then pull it out. The bottom kick panel. Okay, needle nose pliers right there. Push it out. This panel's out. All right, moving on to the steering column. Looking at the steering column, you just have to move the steering column to the side, access that side, Phillips, and then same thing on this side. That's the other Phillips, and then the top panel and the bottom panel can be separated with along these lines. All right, I've taken the ignition connector out, held with this tab right here. Press it in and then pull it out right there on the harness itself. VS6 gets connected to the OEM ignition connector right there. Then the VS5 goes in there. Next up will be taking the OBD2 connector out. It's somewhere over there, and then putting this guy into its place, and then connecting the OBD2 to this spot right there. I'll fish the wires through here afterwards. I've taken the airbag out, the knee airbag out, but you don't have to. We have two tabs on each side. You just press it and then push it in like that. VS2 side gets connected to the original OBD2 port. You have to take this door sill trim out, held by clips. Pull it up, and that'll pop these clips out. Next up, you have to take this passenger kick panel, held by this plastic nut. There's another fastener, plastic fastener, which goes through here and secure it. So you just pull it out. The socket which we are going to be working on for the TPMS is right here. Pin number 13 is the tan wire. Let's see, get closer. There we go. This tan wire right there. We just have to snip it somewhere. I'm going to be snipping it in the middle. I've pulled the carpeting out to get access over here, and then I'm going to run it on the underside where the original wire loom goes, and then come out right here. That way it'll be a lot more cleaner install. I can just throw it on the ground over here as well, but I've run the harness which needs to come over here. These are the two wires which needs to get connected to after you snip it. One side goes here, one side goes to the other side. Alright, so last connection, I've taken the plug out of here, this socket right there, and then moved it around to this spot so I can solder the connections. Pin number 28 is for auto lights, so you just have to snip this green wire and then connect the cord into the chart. Sorry, the orange and white wire needs to get connected to the pin number 16. Pin number 16 right there, to the light blue wire. I've soldered that spot as well, and then now I'm gonna tape all this wire loom, move this wire loom into the bottom, and then connect it to the bottom of the fuse box right there. So wire looms are ready to go. Button things up is afterwards. Okay. Alright, so all the wiring's done. Everything has been tested. I've made sure this steering column moves freely with the wiring loop, and then there's nothing getting touched along the way. The control unit is mounted over there. I've zip tied it. That's where the control unit is, and then some of the wiring loom comes over here and sits underneath there as well. As you can see, I've buttoned everything up, and park the car, and we're gonna do a demonstration. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.